You are listening to Encrypted Codes series.
And also you can say that era is also known as the era of great dispersion. Now take a pause here. There were lots of deluges. Then the civilization got reanimated. And the first deluge, that is also known as Noah's flood, the fire came from the skies. And the water, in its actuality, in its quality, is also fiery. And now you are going to ask, hang on, you said water is fiery. Well, hydrogen and oxygen, if you fuse them together, what happens? I'll give you the clue. Rocket fuel. So water in its quality is fire. So now back to the flood. So the words that we can find from across the globe referring to that flood, they correlate and signify one notion, that the pelting of the waters from above began to fall like the heavy rainfall, and the ground below gushed out the waters too at the same time. Pay attention to the word pelting of the waters from above. Means it was something that was more like solid, or the raindrops. You can push the boundaries of your imagination. The raindrops might have been made from some form of water that's heavier. So it felt like pelting. Someone is throwing rocks instead of raindrops. That also means that either the water vapors and the droplets are containing some form of minerals or compounds. They have some form of solid qualities to it. So when it was hitting the skin, or anything that came in the way, was burned, cut, and decimated completely. Now if you look at the symbolism, when things drop from the skies, they have a sheer force that cannot be replicated by anything else. And also now looking at the other side of the jargon, it says when the waters gushed from below, means the pressure is pushing the water out. Keeping that in mind. Now, there are then two types of pressures here. Point number one, the water can be cold pressed, means it has the power to rip and shred anything that stands in between. Just like when you go to the dentist and during the dental hygiene process, you will see the water is gushing out with sheer pressure through a tiny nozzle, and that water is used to scale the calculus, means the biofilm that is sticking on top of the teeth. Point number two, the water can be hot, so then it will not only shred, but it will also boil anything and everything that it comes in contact with, and that is a double whammy. Another symbolism that you need to keep in mind, that according to the theological exegesis, it's reported that the water was coming out of the oven. That is noted as the fundamental sign. And remember, all these theological doctrines are not like the summary. Those theological doctrines are in the form of codes, symbols, and formulas. And if you connect the dots. Water to come out of the oven is an indication towards heat